What's up guys, welcome to Techno Review, and today we'll be doing the camera comparison between the OnePlus 6 and the OnePlus 5T. So both the OnePlus 6 and the 5T has got similar camera composition in rear as well as the front camera. On both the smartphones we have rear cameras of 16 plus 20 megapixel, and on the front camera both the smartphones has got 16 megapixel sensor. But as we know that megapixels aren't everything, so we'll go deep inside the camera comparison. We'll be comparing the photos as well as the videos in every situations. So let's go.
Before starting this video, make sure to hit the red subscribe button on our channel and also press the bell icon beside it as to get quick notifications of our new uploads.
So we'll start by comparing the video quality on the smartphones. This video has been taken with the front-facing camera of both the smartphones, and we can see almost similar results in terms of clarity, sharpening of the subject in focus, and the overall color contrast. Now coming to the rear-facing camera, this is the full HD video taken with both the 5T and the 6, and we are basically checking the quality as well as the stabilization on video. So while walking we can see that both the footage are equally stabilized, but while stabilizing the footage, the camera actually does some weird stuff. If you look at the sky, it looks like the light from the sky is flickering while we are walking. Now let's run and check out the stabilization. So as you guys can see that the footage from the OnePlus 6 looks a bit more stabilized, but again the sky is flickering here as well. So here is the 4K footage taken with both the smartphones, and here at first we can see the difference as the footage from the OnePlus 6 is already in focus, but the 5T is still struggling to focus on the subject. Both the 4K footages are almost equally stabilized with no major difference spotted anywhere. Now let us check out the focus speed on both the smartphones. So starting with the OnePlus 5T, as you can see that it can focus the subject very well with no problems in focusing or blurring the background. But when it comes to OnePlus 6, I'm really disappointed as it has got an upgraded sensor than the 5T, but still struggles a lot and sometimes couldn't even focus properly on the subject. Now you can always say your thoughts about this in the comments, but overall I have no excuses in favor of OnePlus 6 when it comes to autofocus. Now looking at the slow-mo videos taken with both the smartphones, we have a huge difference here as the OnePlus 5T can shoot slow-mo at 120 frames per second, while the OnePlus 6 has got this super slow-mo feel as it takes slow-motion videos at 480 frames per second. Both the videos are 720p HD videos, but the footage from the 5T is much more choppy than the smooth and better quality slow-mo in the OnePlus 6. Now there is no option of changing the slow-mo resolution in the OnePlus 5T, but on the OnePlus 6 we can shoot full HD slow-mo videos at 240 frames per second. Do check out our previous video from the card up here. You'll be amazed with the super slow-mo feature on the OnePlus 6. Now here is the photo taken with the front-facing camera on both the smartphones. Both the photos look sharp with good color reproduction, but the photo taken with the 5T looks a bit more brighter if you look at the face, and also the 5T picture is a bit warmer than the cooler tone in the picture from the OnePlus 6. Zooming into the hair strands, as you can see both the photos are equally sharp with almost no difference spotted, at least in image sharpening. But the dynamic range is much better in the front-facing photo taken with the OnePlus 6, as when looking at the sky in the background we can see a huge difference as the sky in the photo taken with the 5T looks completely washed out comparing it to the true colors captured in the photo taken with the OnePlus 6. Now we can't show the front-facing portrait images from either of these smartphones, but OnePlus said that they will enable the front-facing portrait mode to the OnePlus 6 later via an OTA update. So coming to the portrait image taken with the rear camera of the smartphones, both the images are taken at the same exact location with equal lighting condition. The subject is perfectly in focus in both the pictures, but the face is a bit brighter on the photo taken with the OnePlus 6. The background blur is a bit more on the OnePlus 6, but it's very negligible, so you have to closely look at the light post here in order to determine the amount of blur in both the photos. The sky in the background looks almost similar with perfect colors with no problem here in either of the photos. But if we zoom into her right hand here, we can see that the 5T fails to detect the grass in the background and kept it in focus. whereas the image from the OnePlus 6 looks absolutely perfect in detecting the edges and background everywhere in the scene. Alright, now this is the image taken with the rear facing cameras of both the smartphones. If we zoom into the pillar over here, you can see similar results in sharpening, colors and everything else. But if you want to see some difference, then we have to zoom in over here at the top of the pillar. There you can see some difference in clarity. The OnePlus 6 image is much sharper and contains every details if you look at these artworks here beside the pillar. The image from the 5T couldn't capture every details here, making it somewhat like oil painted, but OnePlus finally fixed this issue to an extent in the OnePlus 6, as you can see from the minor to the minor details are there in the photo taken with the OnePlus 6. Coming to the macro image taken from the smartphones, we can see some difference here as well. The 5T image looks a bit cooler compared to the OnePlus 6, and when zooming into the flower, we can see a huge difference in clarity. Not much to explain here, as you can clearly see the difference in sharpening on both the images. Now don't think that my hand was shaken while taking the photo on the 5T, as the OnePlus 6 uses OIS or optical image stabilization while taking pictures, and thus you will get some awesome sharp images with the OnePlus 6 when compared to the 5T. Alright, now finally coming to the low light images taken with both the smartphones. This is the image taken with the front facing camera with no front facing flash, and the images looks almost similar with bit more details on the image taken with the OnePlus 6. Here we had enabled the front flash on both the phones, and now the image on the 5T looks much better than the photo taken with the OnePlus 6. For some reason the woman in the background got blurred out in the 5T image, but overall the subject looks much more brighter and sharper, and the image overall is more usable than the photo taken with the OnePlus 6. So here is our final image taken with the rear camera from the OnePlus 6 as well as the 5T, and here we found out some major difference, as first of all, the photo taken with the OnePlus 6 has got a punch in colors, as the photo is much more saturated if you look at the grass over here. There is almost no difference in shadows or highlights, as if you look at the dark areas here at the trees, you would notice no difference in shadows. As well as look at the bulb, there are same amount of highlights in both the images. But when coming to the sharpness, here the OnePlus 6 outrun the 5T. Zooming into the street markings, here you can see on the photo taken with the OnePlus 6, we can easily read that it's written no parking. But on the other hand, the 5T image looks blurry, and we have to struggle a bit more in order to determine what's written on the banner over there. You can also see a difference in the clarity if you see the leaves over here. Now OnePlus is not sponsoring this video, and I'm not in favor of any of the cameras here. It's just a real life difference of both the cameras which I thought of sharing with you guys. Now the question here is, do you think that it's good to upgrade from the 5T to the OnePlus 6 because of the negligible difference in camera? Do share your thoughts about this in the comments down below. And that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash the like button down below. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon in order to hear when a new video comes out to our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one.